What's up, you guys? It's your girl Cecily. Welcome back to the ENS family. As you guys can see by the title, I am 16 and I am pregnant. I will be talking about how I found out that I was pregnant and how I told my parents that I was pregnant. So keep on watching. So it all started like around June that I wasn't feeling good and I wasn't the same anymore. And my body knew it too. So one day my boyfriend came over to my house and I told him, I was saying, babe, I don't feel good, like I don't feel the same anymore, and then I think I might be pregnant. So I told him, let's go to the store and let's see, because you never know. And we did that day. I bought the Clear Blue home pregnancy test. It came with two. So I took one the same day and I took the other one. And the first one came out positive and the second one also. So when I saw him again, I told him about it and I showed him the pregnancy test and everything. And when I saw them, like I was shaking, like I didn't know what the fuck to think. I had so many emotional shit like going through my head. Like I had so many shit going through my head. Like for real. Like I was thinking, oh my god, how the fuck am I gonna tell my parents? How am I gonna deal with this? Like And I told him, like I just started crying and telling him how I felt, and he just like was just like telling me stuff to calm me down, and he did. We're talking about like um when 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 are we gonna tell my parents and his parents. And so I had my pregnancy from my parents for 4 months, and like I started getting morning sickness, nauseous, like feeling dizzy, my breasts were sore, like I would have headaches out of nowhere. I would sleep a lot, like I would be so tired. And at that time I was working too, so my parents didn't really know at that time, because like I was working and of course I would be tired. But I was hella tired, like really really tired. So when I started getting like the symptoms, like I would always try to hide them from my parents, like not make it noticeable, until like one day my mom was telling me that I'm changing, that my body is changing, that I look different. And she was telling me if I was pregnant, and of course I said no, because I was still not ready to tell them. And she was just telling me to tell her the truth, that so she can know and so that I can know. And I said no, that I was good, that I was just, feeling sick. And she was just asking me, have I got my period? And when was the last day I had my period? Oh, she was asking me so many questions. And until one day my mom seen me like sleeping a lot, and she just kept asking me and asking me, are you pregnant, are you pregnant? And I just kept saying no, no, no. And then since my sister was the only one that knew that I was pregnant, like from my family, that yeah, she was the only one that knew. She kept telling me like, you need to tell her already, because you're already getting noticeable that you are pregnant. So like I was still not ready, like I was like, no, I can't do this yet. So one day I woke up early, like to get dressed and get ready for school. And my mom usually never wakes up early, like to take, like, she never wakes up early. We wake her up like until we're done getting ready so she can take us already. But this day, she wasn't playing. She woke up early and she asked me, "Have you peed?" And I was like, "Yes, I already peed." She's like, "Oh, well, go drink water so you can pee." And I was like, "Why?" She pulled out a cup and she's like, "Cause you're gonna pee in here." And I was like, "Why?" "Cause I got a pregnancy test." And I was like, "Fuck!" Like, I didn't know what the fuck to do. So I texted my boyfriend that same day, and I was like, and I told him about what happened, and he was like, "Just tell her so she won't get mad that you've been lying to her and this and that." So I got ready and everything, and then she seen me go to the bathroom, but like I was about to brush my teeth, and she's like, "Get the cup and pee." And I was like, "Oh, okay, hold on." So I got done brushing my teeth, and then my sister was like, "Just tell her already, then, so she won't have to find out by herself and get mad at you." And so I went inside her room and I told her that I went pregnant, that I didn't know how many months I am, and I just told her that I am sorry, that I didn't know what to say. I was just crying to her, and I was emotional. And she was just telling me that, "Oh, you should have told me earlier. I knew you were pregnant because I knew you weren't the same anymore. Like, you were different." She was just telling me the things that actually went down, that I was sleeping a lot. And so she was like, "Have you talked to Edgar?" And I was like, "Yes, I already talked to him." And she was like, "Who else knows that you're pregnant?" And I was like, "No one except Beatty, my sister." And she was like, why'd you kept it from me this long?" And I was like, "I don't know." Like, I was scared. Like, I told her straight, I was like, "I don't know." And then she was just kept telling me that we're gonna have to talk to Edgar's parents and to figure out things like how is this shit gonna work. And so a few weeks I called for an appointment, and so the first day, no, well, like the first appointment they I went to, they were just making sure that I was pregnant, so they made me pee in this cup, and and they like printed out the results and everything, and when was I due, but they weren't sure when was I due. But so then the second appointment they gave me, they were gonna do an ultrasound. Well, they did an ultrasound to check the baby's head, if it was in the right place, like if everything was good. And so yeah, everything was good. The baby is healthy, and so they gave me like paperwork, a lot of paperwork, and I had to apply for like some shit to get more appointments. And so I did, and my my third appointment, they just took out like my blood and shit to see if my blood is okay, and I got to hear the baby's heart. And this Thursday they will be telling me the gender and how the baby is doing. I won't be having that much appointments since I went to the doctor late, like 4 months. No, I was 5 months. Yeah, I was 5 months when I went to my first doctor's appointment. And so I won't be going to a lot of appointments until the last months. I will be going every week, I think. That's what the doctor said, but I will be going every week. So yeah, this is my story. how I found out that I was pregnant, and how I told my parents that I was pregnant. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed my story. I hope you guys like it. Please subscribe and turn on your post notifications. And I will take you guys on Thursday for my ultrasound. Bye.